So I'm going to share with you guys a little story. Quick one, really quick. This is me when I was younger. This is an old like archival footage photo. You see how small I am? Like maybe Dom can relate to the size thing here. I was probably like maybe Dom like you size, but maybe even smaller. I don't know. Like I was playing on this was an under 11, under 12 team, and I think I was 8 years old here. Um, and I was always just the small guy. But I absolutely had that passion. And one of the things that happened early on was that my brother, he played at a higher level than me. And he ended up coaching me early on. That's me on the left with that sweet haircut. And and my brother was my coach and he inspired me and he made me think like, my brother does something to me in my life that gives me motivation, keeps me moving. But then there were other individuals. There's this team. It was an Edmonton Drillers. So I grew up in Canada. We didn't have soccer outside year round. We had indoor soccer all the time. And so there was this indoor professional soccer team. That was the highest level I could ever imagine playing at that time. So I looked up to these guys. And this guy was Kurt Bosch. He actually ended up being my coach 5 years later. And I actually ended up playing on the same team as him at that same time. And I was just as good as him, if not better. And so I started to see that, whoa, I'm pretty good. I could maybe move forward. But what I really loved about this team is they inspired me. Kind of like what you, Henry, and Axel were saying. The passion that they had, the talent, they inspired me. It was contagious. It made me think like maybe I can do something in my life. And that was big. And I started to think, I wonder if I could do that like they're doing to me. I wonder if I could help other young players like they're helping me. And I wasn't sure, but I was hoping that maybe I'd get that chance one day. So I started kind of glimpsing at opportunities. This is my first time over in Chile. And obviously, you can tell who I am. I stand out like a sore thumb right there, right? He's the only guy with the white hair. I almost, you can't even see me almost. I like blend into the back of the picture. But this started to give me an experience of, whoa, I'm playing in like a whole different continent, whole different country. People don't look like me. They don't sound like me. They don't act like me. I'm very different. And it was the first example of what what culture is like in soccer, how different it can be. And it started to open my eyes and my heart massively. And then I got the opportunity, as I was playing through my whole career, I got the opportunity to connect with young individuals because of the game at the time. And I thought that was my only way to maybe make an impact in life. But then soccer ended, and I wasn't sure what I was going to do. And so I traveled and I took photos and I met cultures and I moved around and I started to learn the reason why I loved the game in the very beginning was because of the people. It had nothing to do really with playing the game so much. It was being around people that inspired me and wanting to do something to give back, to be something bigger than just myself and be part of something bigger than myself. So I was able to do that. I was able to meet cultures, travel, meet kids from different cultures, growing up in different places. This is in the Bahamas, on an outer island, just in the middle of nowhere. And I got to meet people that were loving and kind and having fun, and I got to hang out with them and be their friends. And then I started to return to the game again, and that's what I'm doing now with you guys. And so it's just so you guys know, you guys are helping me feel like I'm living my purpose. And and again, it's about giving back. If I go all the way back to those first days when I was watching that professional indoor soccer team, I got so much from those guys. And all they had to do was just say hi to me, give me an autograph in just a few minutes. And I think I want you guys to know how big of an impact you can make by turning around and looking at people that are around you and behind you and making sure they're a part of your life. Making sure that it's not only about you, it's about all those around your circle, those you can help and those you can impact going forward.